Those of you that don't know what Onimusha is a action adventure survival action game. And what I mean by survival, I'm talking like Resident Evil style, because the game is meant to be a swords style Resident Evil game where you're battling monsters with a sword and managing resources like healing items, collecting limited items that are available to you. The game eventually evolved more into just a traditional action adventure game, but that is the origins of the game. I imagine they're going to double down on the hyper action focus element of it because of how well games that are like Soulsborne are doing. So this will naturally feed right into these games. Are challenging, but not the hardest video games around, but they are tough games. They are not easy. So it's a perfect time for this game to make a reintroduction into it. I am curious if they are starting with a new character, or are they going back to create a new protagonist, not a new protagonist, going back to the original, like a remake. I wonder if that's where they're going with it. I'm assuming it's a remake because of the gauntlet, which is the typical weapon, typically what is associated with the main protagonist in the original games is Seminosuke. Still taking place in feudal Japan, which is not surprising, but they have dabbled into modern day times before. We got new Genma now.
Let's see your best, then, eh?
Hang on a second here.
Let's see your best, then, eh?
Okay, voice acting a little off sync. Lip sync is a little off. Miyamoto Musashi. So we have a new protagonist. Okay. I think I'm familiar with the name Musashi to a certain degree, which would be a legendary swordsman. I'm not 100% familiar with Japanese folklore characters, but I think that is a Japanese folklore character. He could be a historical figure, though. I don't recall, but I think he's a folklore character. Like a kind of a legendary, swordsman type. In any case, the Genma are back. In case you don't know what Genma are, they're demons. I like the new design of the new character, too.
Swordplay is a game of strength. Winning is what matters.
What is these new mechanics?
And you can bring as many friends as you want.
It's a complete revitalization of the gameplay mechanics. Okay, so we got a more lighthearted main character now. Someone who isn't just purely serious, stoic. He's a little bit of fun. Oh, what is this? So it looks like we have a complete overhaul to gameplay mechanics.
What got them so riled up?
Oh, I'm fascinated now. So they're not going with a typical hack and slash approach. It looks like it's taking some inspirations from other new sword-playing fighting games now. Or not fighting games, but combat games. And it looks like he got his hands on Seminosuke's gauntlet somehow. Which means that the ogres were involved, what do they call them? The Oni. Okay. That's cool.